Hi everyone, welcome to Granny's Sewing Room. My name is Sherry and this is Vlogmas Day 6, I believe. Monday, yes, the 6th. I didn't do Sunday, but I did record making some noodles, but I'm going to put that up down the road here. But here's what I'm working on today. I am working on making an elf with baby's first Christmas, Braxton, because this is his first Christmas. And then I'm going to probably try to make a turby towel and a towel wrap. I'm going to, let me get it. I'm going to embroider a name on this Christmas stocking for my granddaughter. What else am I going to do? Well, after I get all that done, then I'll see what else I'm going to do. I thought I would let you see me walk you through the steps of how I embroider on the cuff. Some people can do it before they put the cuff on, but I never get it straight. So this is the fabric she picked out. She likes the black. I don't know what it is with kids that like black. But I made sure you could see the lining poking out. And I'm going to put her name in red. All right, let me get the camera set up and show you how I embroider a name on the cuff. Okay, first of all, I saved all my scraps from doing the Christmas ornaments. And I'm going to just reuse them. And the way I do that is... because these stabilizers just aren't cheap. So, and I like to be frugal. My sister will call me cheap, but I don't think I am. Okay, let's get this about right there. And then I fold it over, try to get as tight as possible. Then I use these clips from the office supplies. I don't know what you call them. Then, of course, I'm in the process of bringing everything down here for my embroidery machine. And I didn't bring my 505 spray. I see some over there, though. So this is how I hold my stabilizer on a fast frame. And I tuck it in there like that. But first I'm going to get it on my Christmas stocking. I'm going to give it a little squirt just to help the stocking stay on it. And try to get it down as far as I possibly can. And I need some needles. Now I only want to do the cuff. Oh, come on. Bingo, I hear you chewing on something. What is it? She is constantly getting something to chew. She's going through her terrible twos right at the moment. What do you got? Let me see. Oh, bingo, no fabric. All right. I am going to make a little mark. And I think this is about the center. Let's hope it marks it. Just enough so I can see it on the machine. All right, I got that part done. Now I have to write her name in Sew What Pro. Well, I do it in Brilliance, and then I put it in Sew What Pro to size it. Okay, I have pulled up in Brilliance. Now, this is a free software just to do your fonts, and you can buy fonts and save them in this, or you can buy the program. Someday I would like to do that, but I use Sewvlogmas Pro to do my editing with my embroidery files. But I have Embroider because with Sewvlogmas Pro you can only put one letter in at a time. So I write out their names in this, save it to my USB stick, and then I pull it up into Sewvlogmas Pro and do what I need to do and work with it in that program. So let me get her name up here. Let me try to get her name up here. Ariana. Hope you can see. All right, now I'm going to check out the fonts that this is what I used for her brother. And let's see, I just come to the side here and look for the fonts for her. I do not want cursive because she doesn't do cursive yet. She's only 5. Ooh, but I like that. Let's see. No, too blocky. Well, most of mine are cursive. Ghost and Goblin. Let's do Giggles. I don't like that. Kiss. Oh, I like that. But she's just now doing her name. No. So see how I just keep going through the alphabet until I find one I like. I think we're going to do that one. 1, 2, 3. That is 3/4 of an inch, and that's probably all I can get on there. So I'm going to save it, and I'm going to save it in my new folder, put Ariana on it. Then I go over to my folders, find my disc. Yeah, that's my disc. Nope, that's not my disc. There it is. There's all my folders on that USB. And I saved it in my new sewing orders. And let's see, Ariana. Now, just me tapping it, it's going to bring it up into my Sewvlogmas Pro. I want to change the color. I want the color to be red. That is probably big enough. That's 3 inches wide. I'm going to save it. Yep. Let's see if I can do just a little bigger. If I wanted to go, I hope you can see I'm not paying attention. So if I want this to be larger, up here in the toolbar, I find the little icon for enlarging it. And I'm going to try 10. Let's see what it does. I like that better. I enlarged it just a little more. Okay, so now I take out my USB stick and go over to my machine. And let's see if I can show you. And that's the machine I have, the Baby Lock Enterprise. And with my machine, instead of continuing to plug this into the machine and taking a chance of ruining the socket, I bought an extension so this stays plugged in at all times, and then I just plug it into the extension on my machine. So I'd rather ruin the $15 cord than my machine itself from taking it in and out, in and out. All right, so I'm hitting my USB. I need to tighten that up. Media is not loaded. Why isn't it? All right, this is the first time I'm using it while I'm downstairs here. Ah, it is loaded. Maybe I don't have it plugged in the right one. Ah, it wasn't plugged in. So I go to my folders. And then I look for her name. And there it is. And I need to rotate it, because I got it in upside down. And then I need to end edit. Let's look inside my hoop. See, I want to look inside that hoop right there. But it's up here in the window. Up here. And I use these buttons, after I hit that, to move it to where I want to see. Ah, wait a minute. Okay, so I got it on the mark. Can you see the mark up there? I hope some people are interested in this. I don't know. So there's my mark. Now I'm going to hit that, and I'm going to see how far my design will go up. And this is the bottom, so it's just below the mark, and the top. And it goes from side to side. I got plenty of room. And that shows you what the frame is, but I'm using a very small frame. So I'm going to edit this again, and I'm going to try to make this larger. Let's see, large enough. All right, now I go back to edit it and see, still on the mark, just below the mark. Oh yeah. Perfect. Okay, I'm ready to sew. And number 10, I always have 10 set at red. So I'm going to bring you over here, and I'm going to let you kind of watch my machine. Pull you up some. And with this fuzzy fabric, you need to put on a stabilizer on top so the stitches don't get sunk in there. And let's see if it, since I'm on camera, see if it goes well. You know, usually nothing goes well once you're on camera. So I hit start. So far, so good. Now, when I first got my machine, I didn't realize that the needle kind of moves fast. I ended up taking myself to the emergency room because I got a needle stuck in my finger. Now I use chopsticks, but I don't have them down here yet. So with this downstairs, I could let this go and I could be cutting out something or sewing. So I'm going to like this down here. My stepson, I said it took 2 men to carry it in the house. Let me help you carry it down. He picked it right up and walked right down here with it. I thought, oh, should have never showed me you were that strong. I said, no, you'll be able to take it out of here when I have to go get it serviced, which I need to. But I just ordered the part for me to, because I did it once when I do the Christmas, or not the Christmas, but the little animals for baby announcements. The fur gets stuck occasionally in the threading arm, so it's bent. So I just ordered another one, and I thought I would show you guys me fixing my threader. Now I can't fix it on my brother machine over there. That's all computerized. So, and I had that thing fixed twice, and it just doesn't work. That brother. So I'm going to show you around the room why that's embroidering. But this is what I want to do. You tell me if I'm nuts or not. I need some room to have my hoops, a place to hang stuff, and I just don't have it. And I'm not quite sure if I should take this. This is my cover stitch, which I don't use a lot. And I could put it over there in the corner with this one. I want to get an IKEA table when they're back in stock for theirs. So my machines just run around. But then I would have more room here for my embroidery machine and maybe have that pegboard as part of hanging my hoops up there. I can put something underneath there. But then on the other side of my room, I have my long arm. Now this is a 14-foot table. And I thought, if I could put this in the other room and bring my embroidery machine over here in the corner, I would have that whole wall. And then right in the middle of the room, I want to make a nice long cutting table. So I would have a cutting table just right in the middle of the room where when I'm sewing I can jump up and cut. If I need an iron at this end, an iron. But the long arm I don't use a lot. I only use it when I do a quilt. So it seems to me it would do better in the other room and I would be able to utilize the space here for embroidery and cutting. And then over here I have my iron and cutting, but this could be all for my industrial machine, my bag making. I don't know, I'm starting to get the flow of this room. I'm starting to like the flow of it. But I really do think this long arm would do better on this wall. Over here on this wall. And this would be where my fabric would be stored on this wall. So, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Am I just never satisfied or what? But, okay, it's done. Ariana, and that's nice and good size. Finish sewing. She's all done. Now I just take the stabilizer off. Take the pins out. Now if I had the cutting table right there in the middle of the floor, I would have just walked right there instead of over here. Not that walking over here is that big of a deal, but it just seems, I don't know, more productive. So there is her Christmas stocking. I got to clean up the stabilizer in the back. Really don't make a difference, but this is just a water soluble stabilizer. So I got this done. I'm going to get this done. one of these little guys is what broke my my embroidery threader anyway. So I made his sister one when she was first born, and now I'm going to make him one. So, all right, I will be back once I get all of this in Sew What Pro. Maybe I'll show you what I'm doing in Sew What Pro and just kind of speed the video up. So, hope I'm not boring you too much with my Vlogmas, but I was telling my sister, she was looking at my video from the other day, and I said, boy, I am so stiff. I got a dry sense of humor. I think I'm funny, but I'm not really funny. I said, maybe I ought to have a couple glasses of wine or something and see if I can loosen up a little bit, but nah, I don't think so. But anyway, I'm going to get Braxton's first Christmas put on here, and I'll let you see, just watch me on the computer doing it. Okay, he's all done. And then he has his sock to match. And then his sister's sock. Has anyone told you you're special today? If not, let me be the first, because you are in God's eyes. Do me a favor and hit those thumbs up for me. Also share my video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit the bell to be notified of each new video. You guys go out and have a wonderful day. God bless, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.